Hello, this is Stephanie, and you have made your way back to me on Transformation Tuesday with Stephanie J. Today is weigh-in, and today is March the 6th, so it's one of those week 7s, and I'll tell you why I'm sighing. I really, really wanted to be down under 200 pounds for my birthday. And last week I was at 213.2. My birthday is March the 20th, the first day of spring, and I know that ain't going to happen, but it was a goal that I thought about. So that's life, rethinking your goals and reevaluating your goals. This afternoon, Dina on Divine Design had talked about that she wasn't going to weigh in because, she'd been off with her family and they had gone somewhere. And she figured that she felt like she might have put on not taking any off or stayed the same. And she chose not to weigh in. And I think that is a very, very smart thing to do. She recognizes herself that she would be very hard on herself. And so that really got me to thinking, and I have thought long and hard after watching that video, actually a couple times. And I started to think, other than physical health, where you watch your weight, you watch what you eat, you maybe take vitamins, there's other kinds of health that we all need to strive for. Emotionally, being a healthy person, that's your family and your friends, and not beating yourself up. Eleanor Roosevelt said, if you talk to your friends like you talk to yourself, you wouldn't have any friends, which I have always been bad about talking ugly to myself in my head, but I try to remember that often. She was a wise woman. And then there's the third kind is spiritual health. That's where, you have a moment with the good Lord upstairs, and whether that's you go to church, you worship at home. However, they could be church family, people that bring you up spiritually. That could just be meditating, reading your Bible, or meditating, reading, some really uplifting kind of article, every day. And then we have got personal health. Now, that is, you need to reward yourself. When I had went on a Weight Watchers several years ago, I had my weight, and like every 5 pounds, I had a reward. One of it was, like whatever, and then when it went down to the 5 mark, I would, say 220, and then we went to 215, then it went to 210. So every 5 pounds, I would reward myself. And it wasn't that I couldn't afford things, but sometimes we're real bad about putting others first, your family and your friends, and you don't reward yourself. And so I would go get a pedicure, and I would write this out, and I kind of had a chart. I was kind of proud of myself. I think I need to do that again. And I would have a chart. I would go get a pedicure. I might go get, a pair of sandals. I might go somewhere, a little bit fancier restaurant, and eat, or I might do something to treat myself. It doesn't have to be shoes or clothes or purse or makeup, but that's always fun. Okay? And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. I'm going to you to the weigh-in, and then we'll chat. Alrighty, hang on. Alrighty, as you see, last week I had lost 1.6 pounds, which brought me down to 213.2. I'm looking at my little note card. I like to kind of do my thing so I can tell y'all correctly. So I was down to 213.2, which was a loss of 16 pounds, which I was very, very happy about. Well, this week I was at 214.8, which is March the 6th. So I was up 1.6. So that 1.6 pounds just went somewhere for a week and then come back. But you know what? After hearing that from Dina, Miss Dina Rose, and I'll put you a link to her channel, that number is just a number. It's not, I'm not going to say I've had a bad week. No, that's you know, this afternoon or this morning I went and had Zumba with my daughter, which was a lot of fun. And then after that we just come back to the house, fiddled around, just laughed and talked and had a good time. And then this afternoon we went and ate with her and her husband. So that was fun. Did I eat good? Well, no, but I enjoyed myself. And sometimes my emotional health and my personal health is just as important as my physical health, okay? I think that all four of those health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, and your personal health, I think they're all intertwined. And if you focus on one too hard, you're going to let go of one of the other ones. You know, if you're going to the gym, you know, every evening, you know, you're hitting it hard and you're obsessing on this and doing this, you know what? I bet you're not spending time with your family. I bet you're not, you know, standing after church and standing around laughing and talking and maybe going to eat with, you know, some other church members after church or after Wednesday service. Or, you know, or emotional health if you, you know, you're not spending time with your friends and family, probably you're going to eat. A lot of those will do emotional eating, physical, spiritual, emotional, or personal. We didn't get this way overweight, over 200 pounds. We didn't get this way overnight. There's a reason. And most of it, we need to check with our physicians because it could be, some of it, a medical problem. You know, it could be thyroid. I mean, there's so many things that it could be. You know, diabetic. I mean, there's just so many. But we need to cross that off first. But we got here for a reason. And I feel, as a nurse of 25, 26 years, I feel that I got this way because I turned to food for personal reasons, emotional reasons, and even spiritual reasons. You know, I can't go to church, you know, every Wednesday and every Sunday. I can't do, and I'm not doing what I feel in my heart I need to do. And so that is affecting my physical health. So, I think that Miss Dina hit it right on the head. She knew that she wasn't going away because she knew what she would do to herself in her head. We call that self-talk. You know, the little self-talk the talk that you have with yourself hundreds and hundreds of times a day. You know, I should have said this, or if I hadn't eaten that cookie, or if I'd have just walked, or if I'd have... That means you're not enjoying every day to the fullest. We're not promised, you know, another day on this earth. And so a person has to be a well-rounded person with all four of those: physical, spiritual, emotional, and personal health. Okay? I'm going to check back in with y'all. I don't think I check in with y'all enough. But I'm going to check back with y'all because I'm not hurt that I've gained 1.6 back. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.